countdown music. It
That is
sounds like you're
different.
like underwater. It's weird. I don't know. It's like it puts you to sleep
You do
instead
it
of wakes
this.
you up. It's like, well, I don't know. I was like doing the bubbles dance back. Well,
Really.
we made it again for another episode of Kickin' at Kpop, and I'm here with the returning guest. What is up, Sean? What's
What
happening?
is
How you
up?
doing? Yeah.
Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
woo, very exciting. For those people that might recognize you, you're usually here for the Fog Within, but and Gary, by the way, and
Yes, I'm Gary.
and Gary. But here we're here today to talk about your new book, which is a lovely one shot. I can't wait to get into this because it looks exciting. Here, let me click this real quick. Boom! There's one of the covers right there. Look at this, just carnage galore. Little
Yep.
girl, stuffed animal, crazy badass droid guy. That's why we're here today. This is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Fun times. Before we get into that, because there's people just trickling in right now, we're gonna go say hey to the chat real quick. From 7:32 a.m., we had GT Key Comics. What is up, GT Key? I know. Listen, you are always early, and I love it. All the way from New Mexico, we have Las Cruces. What's going on, guys? And Callie, you can kick it anytime. Of course you can. That's right. And yes, it is back to back because Aaron from Friday got our Australian time mixed up, so we had to push it back to Saturday. Time zone math is the hardest math. Let me tell you. Boom, that was it. We got to the end of that. I know, quiet today. That's okay. People will be coming in here eventually. Oh no, what? Why did that not copy that? Hold on a second. Try to paste links and it's like copied one letter. How dare you? There we go. There's the copy of your link to your Kickstarter page there, which you just launched not recently, and you are almost fully funded, which is very exciting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On here, let's go. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be all stupid, and it won't be quiet. There we go. Yeah, listen, technology. It loves me. So good. Oh, we got Dom in the chat. What's up happening, Dom? All right. We're going to do some introductions because it's all about you today. So hold on. I'm going to go like this. And then boom.
Oh, man.
There is Sean and your bitchin' figures, by the way. Those are always a hit every single time you come on here.
Yep.
All right. Let's do some introductions. For those that don't know you, who the hell is Sean Wood? What do you do?
So I have been doing comics for 2 years now, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
Normally I've been doing The Fog Within, which is my standard series. And another creator recently told me, hey, you need to have another one. And this is what happened with this, as this one shot. So been doing comics. I started writing and just kept on going, and we'll see how far it gets me. As long as the Kickstarters keep on funding, I'll keep on putting out the books.
Listen, you've been doing some good stuff on Kickstarter. What is this, like the fourth one that you've done so far?
Yep,
3
fourth
for
one.
Fog Within? Yeah, nice.
Before it'll be out in June, and then the trade for that after that. So yeah, we'll keep on going.
Very cool. Well, you're about to start the Fog Within, dude. You're gonna like it. It's a good read. I like it a lot. Gary. See if you can find Gary in every issue. That'd be fantastic.
Yep, he has the Gatling gun, by the way.
I just love how your kid is just so enthusiastic about Gary, and I'm just like, that warms my little heart. I don't know what the hell just happened to my cam. Just started dying at me. But listen, technology. Why do you hate me so much?
Just do that like the whole time.
I'll just be like loop the whole entire time. See if that works. You know what? Screw it. We're not on my face. There we go. Jeez, Louise.
Yep, but my son's involved with The Fog Within, and my daughter is involved with this one. So keeping it in the family.
I love it. No, I love it. This book looks so adorable. I can't actually wait to go talk to you about it. I'm very excited. I'm going to pull up your Kickstarter page and go get to this because I very much want to hear more about this because it just looks like a fun little adventure. And you did say this is a one shot.
Yep. So it'll be a one shot universe too. So this is going to be a standalone, and they're going to be separated by a couple years for each issue. So I've planned actually 4 in this universe, but you can pick up wherever when I'm doing these. So as long as we fund where I think we're going to fund, then we'll keep on going with this one shot universe too.
Oh, I don't think you're going to fund. You're definitely going to fund because you just launched like just a few days ago. And 4 days ago, you're almost crushing your goal already. You're already up to 83 backers. Let's go.
Yep.
You have 26 days to go. So if you do want to back, you're going to back by Friday. March 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Good times right there. But yeah, check this out. This looks so adorable. Okay, please tell us what is. I love this so much. Is it Recon? The
Recon.
little one? Recon?
Yeah,
Okay,
Recon
yeah.
one. Yep.
No,
So
tell us about this.
the most basic premise is robots versus zombies. Who doesn't like either one of those? And then combining them too. But it really comes from my fear of my daughter, which is actually the girl in the book, and her
Aw.
stuffed bunny. My fear of my daughter growing up in this crazy world that we're living in now, especially nowadays, and then how I want to protect her. And then it just turned into the Recon is robot, which is me and my son, his kind of quirky attitude, and then me protecting her. And and so what I've been saying is Wally basically against zombies.
Wally versus zombies. You had me at Wally versus zombies. I do adore me some Wally, but this is adorable. Also, does the bunny have a name?
So I did name it in the book, but she just calls it her baby. But I didn't call it baby in the book. But she has that exact stuffed bunny. I literally sent a picture to the artist, to Dave, saying, "Hey, can you make this and just tear it up a little bit so it looks more like it's in a dystopian kind of apocalypse kind of setting?" But yeah, she sleeps with it every night. She actually has two of them. We had a spare, so if it was in the wash or whatever, and she had another one, then she found it. So now she sleeps with two of them every night. So
that's cute. I adore that. And we got a gnarly looking cover here as well. Look at this. This is awesome.
So that kind of that cover kind of explains the zombies. So I didn't want to have your standard zombie. You just the Living Dead or whatever coming at you. So the vines and everything is actually internal in the zombie. So the way it happens is there's the food is scarce in the world. We're kind of at the end. Scientists bioengineer food a little too far, and then the food causes an infection, and then basically everything, all the zombies, they're trying to bring everyone back to the earth as the food was. So that's where that comes from. It's more of a vine infection than just a standard zombie type thing. So
well, that's interesting. I like that. And I also like what you did artistic wise with the faces of the zombies. It's more like kind of like vampire almost.
Yeah. That particular one. Yeah. So that was a variant cover from a different artist. So he took a little more leeway from our standard zombies in the book, but yeah,
they still look fun. They still look very green and fresh and produce like, which is great. Oh, this is a fun cover too. I like this. No, not
that cover by itself pretty much tells you the whole premise without even saying anything. It tells you everything. The robots protecting the girl against zombies. It's everything in one.
Her little bun. She's like, no, I love the bunny. Is like still smiling, but it's all messed up.
Right.
That's some good times there. Oh, good. Oh, I like interior pages. Yay, interior pages. Ooh, lots of blue. I like it. I picked the right colors. So this.
Yeah. And that's just the beginning. So that's it at night. So the whole book's not exactly that, because it'll go through different days in the whole book. But yeah, that's how it starts. Basically, I wanted to get everything out in the open on the first page, explaining how we got where we are. The robots, they were created because the humans more so were becoming the zombies, and there wasn't enough to fight the zombie infection. So the robots were built to fight the war for us. And eventually humanity died off and the robots had no purpose anymore. So he's just rusting away in that abandoned building until he hears a girl scream that's not supposed to be there anymore. And he jumps into action because that's what he was built for, is to save humans. So after that, it's just nonstop action after that first page.
Oh, it's awesome. I love the way that the trees and like the nature has taken over, but I love how like the zombies are very much like zombie like greenery as well. That's really cool. And we got Michael says backed, and he's trying to cut back. Damn it. Well, you picked a good one to back.
Appreciate it.
You picked a good one. This one looks like a fun adventure, and I like it. And I like that you said that you're going to keep like a universe going with it.
Yeah, so it'll be a couple years apart. So one of them will be going back to the war and showing the beginning stages of everything, kind of the origin, I guess. and then there'll be one a couple years in the future, and then the fourth one will actually it won't be a one shot. It'll actually culminate all 3 one shots as the finale type thing. That's the idea, anyways.
Oh, this is fun. I love the murderous action that we have here with our droid happening here. He goes all in here, but I love the sound effects and all of this lettering happening. Yep. That's fun. That is a lot of fun.
So that page with all that's left is rust. That's really the title of the book, the one shot. And I really wanted to integrate that with the blood, because I always love how comics, every once in a while, you'll see like a title or just the credits for somebody in the book is actually in the background of everything. So that actually wasn't originally planned, but I was reading, I can't remember what it was, but I saw it and it just hit me that would be the perfect spot for it. So I integrated that into it, and he was happy to change it, because he already did the inks at that point, and then he just changed it up real quick for me, and it just turned out amazing.
No, that looks really good. I like it. And that's the same thing I said about your the other book, Fog Within. It has really good like sound effects and lettering. I really like how you incorporate that into the art, because it becomes part of the art, which I absolutely really appreciate. And me over here says great art and layouts. Correct. And what's up, Gran? How are you guys doing? I'm going to drop the link over time, because starting to get way more people pop in here. So that right there is the link right now to the Kickstarter campaign. We already had Michael back, which was dope. And if you are just joining us, we are going over your book here for Recon and the little one, which is fantastic. It's dope. Let me go over the pages. I already looked at one more time. Let's get more people coming in here. No, this is fun. I like it. She's cute. She's adorable. She looks like she's going to be sassy. So
Oh, yeah. She definitely has an attitude. At first, she's kind of skittish because she's by herself and she doesn't really trust anybody or bots or anything. But eventually, she does warm up to them, and it's cute the dynamic that when it changes and the emotion that he puts into the robot. That was really what sold me on Dave. I've seen plenty of Dave's stuff, and he just made it perfect, honestly. So
yeah, even the zombies, they're not like the typical just they have like. Yeah. Lots of stuff happening there, and I love how he's just destroying these zombies. He gives no fucks. He's going about it. He's destroying them. He's like, we're gonna protect our little girl here, and I love it. I love that he's going there.
And that one right there, the second panel where it's the zombies in your face, that one was inspired by the Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, the intro, how they're like throwing stuff in the title screen and everything. I had to have that. I think the Wolverine skull probably had Hugh Jackman on it or whatever. I was like, I want that in the book, and how it just
I see. Yeah, he like grabbed him and just beating up the other zombies with the zombie. This is good.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I love the design of the droid too. It's fun. It's got some unique like characteristics to it, which is really cool.
Oh yeah. He kind of used it. I mean, Chappie was definitely, like, people have said Chappie a couple of times. That's definitely part of the inspiration, but we'd use different parts from different bots that I've seen over the years. And the main thing, like the size and the build of them, like the shoulders and everything, was really more of like a football player, kind of like a linebacker is what he was going for.
I can see that. Yeah, especially in this page here, I can see that happening.
Oh yeah.
Very fun. Oh, I like this. This is so much fun. Listen, I love a good fun book, and you can tell this is gonna be fun.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, and the anarchy symbol too. There is a reason behind that. At first, it was only going to be because my son's name is Ashton, so we wanted to kind of put a hint out there that it's Ashton, or for him, But eventually, we actually added it to the story, and it made complete sense. It just the collaboration side of things is just awesome. Just every book that I've done, collaborating, changing things up, the writing after the fact, talking to the artists and everything. It always brings out the best, honestly.
I have a question. Did you Easter egg somewhere sneak in a zombified Gary in here? That would have been amazing. So
Gary isn't in it, but this time I'm actually in it as a zombie.
Oh.
My son likes to say, because he's sort of Recon, he likes to say that he punches me as a zombie. So I'm actually in my, I wanted to be in my work attire for my retail job. And I was like, put me in that, the beard, the glasses and everything.
Nice.
And he gets to punch me. So
that's fun. Yeah, get punched. I love it. And Kelly says, that's dope. His son's name is Ashton, and apparently it's Old English for handsome.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I don't think I knew that. I might have a long time ago, but
oh, nice.
yeah.
I love that.
Nice.
What's up, Ken? How are you guys doing? But yeah, if you guys are just joining us, we're starting to get way more people pop in here now. We're talking to Sean Wood here, who has been a past guest before for The Fog Within. Were you here for every show, just 2 and 3? I can't remember now.
2 and 3. Yeah, the first one I didn't do a lot of podcasts. I was still trying to figure everything out. Now I saw Kpop, and I have to be on your show. I mean, your show is one of my favorite shows every time.
Listen, it's always fun having you on here. I always love talking about Gary. You know this. He's a good time.
I think Gary took over last time.
Listen, Gary was the hit of the show. I think you got way more backers because of Gary, and I should have got my sticker out over there because I should have got it. It's over there. Oh, good question. Okay, so please describe one more time what the book is about, because a lot of people we got like 20-some people just popping in here, and we got questions about the book. Because the world is in anarchy after humans die off, the zombies take over. Ooh, possibly. But yes,
I will hint about the anarchy thing that it's not every bot that has an anarchy symbol. There's only a couple bots that have the anarchy symbol, and you find out later in the book why. And he doesn't really realize why either at first. But yeah. But to tell the story behind the book, robots versus zombies at the core comes from my fear of my daughter growing up in this crazy world and how I want to protect her. And it turned into protecting her from zombies. With my son's quirky attitude. So it's Wally versus zombies. And I've been saying too that the action style, after we started the collaboration with Dave and everything, the action turned out really to be more of like a Samurai Jack type of quick, like in your face type action scenes. And then adding Wally as a robot punching out zombies.
Nice. I like that it's good, like mix of like the action, but just fun and like comedic stuff, which I that's what I love to read in a book. But you can just tell it's like cartoony violence, which I'm all for, and I love that. And I think it fits the premise of the book so well because it revolves around a little girl and her funny and the android. No, it sounds so much fun. I dig it. I'm here for this. I'm here for it. Let's go. Oh, look at the little bunny.
So that's one of my favorite pages. I really thought that page was really powerful. So when I got to 150 followers, I said I'll have a heartfelt page, and some people thought that I'm going to kill her off, and I'm not killing her for one, but she will be in really death-defying situations. So nothing's going to be easy in the book for sure. But she didn't want to let go of her bunny, so there's a zombie that stepped on it. And so she decides to go back after the bunny, no matter what.
You gotta do that.
You'll find out why she's so attached to the bunny too. So there's a whole story behind her and the bunny. So really, the bunny is really the third main character in the book. You got Recon, the little one, and the bunny.
No, that's adorable. I love it. And we got okay, cool. That was from the question that he asked, not the fact that there's gonna be some cartoony violence. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for saying that, Michael. I can't wait. And yes, interesting world concept. And I like that how you were saying earlier, it was kind of like it's happening now almost that the zombie apocalypse started because the food.
Yep. I wanted to bring more realism to it, I guess. And I mean, I love zombies. I love everything zombie. The Walking Dead, of course, and everything like it. But I wanted to add my own twist. I didn't want to do the same thing that everyone always does. And then I also want to have a reason behind it, because there's not always a reason. It's just zombies happened. You don't know why. You don't know how to fix it. It's just there to be fun. But I wanted to add kind of a story element with the zombies too. So.
Oh, that's fun. I really like that. And I want to go back to this panel over here because you can really tell like where the nature kind of kicks in with like the zombies, which is, oh no, why did I do that? Where'd it go? Well, besides this one here, you can see like the plants and the vines and the nature happening there. Right, that one first panel, this one right here. It's very like the blues and the greens, and it just kind of like looks like just nature has crept over the entire city here. It's very gloomy and foreboding and like, ooh.
Yeah, so the robots, they haven't had any purpose for a year or two now. So everything. There's no humans left for this time frame, or so we think. That's what the robots think. So everything is, just going back to nature in general. The zombies, everything around it. So I wanted to be kind of futuristic, kind of setting. Like later in the pages, you'll see it's a little more futuristic looking than it is right now, but also naturified, I guess.
Oh, I like that. I like Nature-fied. That's fun. And I like that. Oh, he was just like all depressed and lonely. He's like, oh, I have a mission now because he hears a little girl start screaming. So this is just adorable. I love it.
Yep.
And I'm very curious because she's just by herself, little tiny girl, running around. How would she survive a year or two by herself in the middle of nowhere with all these zombies running around?
Yep.
That's gonna be fun and interesting to see how that happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and so my daughter, she's 4, but it was too young for it to make sense for the story. So she's actually 6 or 7 in the book. So.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and I love that she kept her little headband.
Yep. So that was added by Dave. So Dave thought it would be cool that she's really the only living flower type of thing. So he put the flower in her hair. So that was a cool little nod.
Her little shoes too. Oh, come on, little girl. This is adorable. I love that. Oh, but she had to save her little bunny. Oh, come on. This is cute. This is so adorable. I love it. I'm here for this. I love Phil, I'm glad that you saw that because that was my favorite one on that panel. Hold on, let me go back there and see if I can find that. It just says splort. Yeah, there we go. Splort.
Well, I have a lot of sound effects in the book, so I was running out of sound effects that were different. So I saw that in another book I was reading at the same time. I'll take a lot of screenshots, while I'm reading, Image Comics or whatever every week. I'll take them and then I'll send it to the letterer, or I want this to change this way, or even for the art, I've done that plenty. Way too many snapshots of comics
on my
phone.
Oh, my favorite thing to do is when you go back and read really dumb old comics and you find the stupidest looking character or the face. I've been taking over the last couple of years. I've been taking pictures of those and turning those into my emotes. That's what I sent to people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. But no, I love that. That's one of the things, like Phil was saying, the sport is you really go above and beyond, the sound effects and that kind of stuff. It really makes it part of graffiti looking, but part of the art, and I love that.
Yeah. And that would be all Justin. So Letter Squids is my my letterer, and he's been my letterer since all of The Fog Within. And yeah, that's really what he's really good at. I mean, he's good at lettering and designing and everything for me too, because he does all my logos and everything. But that's really where he shines, I think, is his sound effect type of stuff. So even the word would still be great, just sport in general. But yeah, he just adds it to a whole nother level for sure.
Yeah. And I really love the trade dress because it's very much that little girl sticker, but also this badass android with it's very cool. I dig it. I really like your panel layouts too. They're fun.
Yeah. And with the logo and really everything about this book, fun fact is I wanted to do everything opposite that I've done with The Fog Within, just to show I'm not a one trick pony type of thing, that I'm writing completely different. I'm the logo is completely different. The Fog Within is fog. It's kind of translucent and everything, and it's hollow. Whereas Recon's is real solid. You got the sticker on there, you got the metal behind it, and then the art style too. I wanted completely opposite. So I'm traditional with everything with The Fog Within, whereas this is all digital. It's all one guy doing all of the art and everything. So the complete opposite. So I don't have any going back, reminiscing from the past or anything like that, like falling asleep and dreaming, what happened in the past or anything like that. It's all, going forward in the book. So everything that I do in The Fog Within, I try to do completely opposite and built a story around that from there.
Very cool. So it looks like just a fun adventure. And how many? I'm gonna refresh this, go back up the page. How many pages of this is for a one shot?
So right now it's 24 pages. And another creator, actually the guy that told me I need to make more books, is suggesting, and I'm really thinking about it, if I get to 5,000, I might add 4 more pages to the end of the.
Oh.
So the stretch goal for 5,000 is to be determined. and we'll see, how close we get to it. And I'm really pushing towards that 4 extra pages. I haven't decided.
Let's go. Go. You got 26 days left. You're gonna crush 100 backers for sure. You're definitely gonna crash. I think you're gonna go over the $5,000 because you're almost at your $3,000 right now. Yeah. I think that's quite easily attainable. And then it looks like right here, let's see, it's the first 48 hours only. All 48 backers would receive a 5x7, a propaganda poster. Nice.
So I want to say too, so I had that for the first 48 hours, but this is really the first podcast that I had scheduled. So if anyone backs it tonight from the podcast, and I'll keep that going until the end of tonight, because that's not really fair that, I wasn't really on any shows to promote that, to get more people to get it. So
well, that's very nice of you. Thank you. And we got Painter in the house. What's up, Painter? So it looks like Michael is picking that up as well, because he backed as well. So perfect. So there's the link right now if you want to go check out this Kickstarter. Please go do, because this is actually super fun. I really enjoy what I'm seeing here, and I do already like what I've seen in your Fog Within books. I've already read 1 through 3 on those. Backed all of them. I have them all.
Yep.
So it's I like your storytelling. I really do. And I think that's fun. And this right here, let me see if I can find this, because I was just about to notice this and say something. These zombies to me are hilarious, and I love that this must have been a couple like getting ready to do something, because she's in a nightgown, but he's in her pink bathrobe as well.
Yeah, that was all Dave. There's other like little Easter egg kind of funny things like that too. Like there's certain stores that don't exist anymore, and an area later in the book, and just the way he adds it in there is just funny. He has a comedic tone to it for sure.
Yeah, I love that. I love those little things. And yeah, Karen saying, nice. That's really considerate about the 5x7. Nice. Oh, yeah, the art looks fantastic. It's really good. And we got a fire and a thumbs up. Ooh, nice. Good sign right there. I like that. It's a good time. But yeah, I think you're really going to crush. I think you're going to do over 100 backers. And I definitely think you're going to hit the 5K for sure. Just by the trajectory of this. Because you're already at, 4 days in? You're like not even...
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, honestly, every campaign that I've done, it's gotten better and better. So the audience is growing, which is great. That means they're liking what I've done so far, and that's just like the best feeling ever. I know the first campaign that I did, the Fog Within #1, a little over 2 years ago, that I had $2,500 goal, and that goal, it took till the last 5 seconds to get to it, and it was nerve wracking. Of course, it's always nerve wracking, but that made it really hard. Then every time it's gotten better and better with more backers. I think I started the first one with like 80. The next one was like close to 100. The third one I hit 119. And so I mean, it's clearly people are liking it, and that's like the best feeling in the world. That's the best thing that I can hear and see, people liking it.
Yeah, that's exciting. And apparently you're up to 85 now.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's get that going. Really take advantage of that 5x7 print as well. I like that propaganda poster. That's fun.
Yeah, and that was his idea. So that was the cover, the cover A that he did, and he made it into that. And that actually inspired, like I said, with the collaboration, it changes everything. It's awesome. That inspired later in the book. There's a place we'll be in, and there's propaganda posters that actually explain a little bit of the past in those posters, and that's going to be a stretch goal as well. I think I put that at 4,500 or something like that as a stretch goal. If we get there, I'll be printing those out as well. So
very cool. I like that a lot. It's very fun to see this. I want to go over your let me refresh it one more time and go over your tiers, because I love going over tiers. Tiers are fun, and usually have some good ones in here. See. I don't know if I can open that. Let me see if I can open that. See if it'll get too big. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. It's very fun. If you just want to go over here, just want to tip or whatever, pledge without a reward. You're just going to tip because you want to. You're not going to get anything in return, which is fun. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. If you want a copy of the digital copy, wow, it looks like a lot of people are backing that. It's very interesting to see like the insurgence of like digital copies, like how many people are taking advantage of those, especially like overseas, because it is it's kind of vital to campaigns nowadays, because it is so insanely expensive to go and ship something over. That's how it is. It's terrible. I don't know. Yeah. So $5 get you the one shot for digitalize right there, which is actually a good price point for digital stuff. And then for $10, ooh, digital deluxe. What's the difference between the regulars and the digital deluxe?
So it'll show some background stuff, some of the collaboration stuff that's not the complete, the inks, the original pencils, the digital pencils rather, and just like explaining, just like I was just saying about that one panel where it was Wolverine inspired and everything. I'll be putting that in there. I've done that for all 3 issues of the Fog Within, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little more work, of course, for me, but I mean, it's fun explaining and having people see what goes into it.
Yeah, that's I say that every like episode, but I think behind the scenes stuff is some of my favorite things to read. And listen, I've read a lot of scripts too, and my favorite thing is the writers when they go in there and they leave like the little like dumb quotes like on the sides.
Right.
And I think that is absolutely hilarious, and I think it just gives to like the attitude and like the personality behind the books, and I love seeing that. But I also love really seeing like line art and work and things. That's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to shout out 2 people in chat. We have 2 people in my community who became writers and creators themselves. We just had Comics Journey just had a very successful campaign for his book, and Brian LCS has his right now, but it's also just funded. So congrats to Brian and to CJ. It's very exciting seeing that. I love seeing more people get out there and attempting themselves to go and make something. But yeah, congrats on that stuff, guys. Just keep going. But yeah, no, $10 and $5, that's a good price point for digital stuff. Good times.
Yep.
And let's see, you are shipping anywhere in the world. And if you want the regular cover A, it's $12. I'm just going to click this real quick just to see what price points are for shipping. Yeah, not bad. Still about $25 everywhere, which is actually cheaper than some of the other people that I've seen shipping around. And you got $6 to United States. So not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'll probably lose a little bit. I have a couple backers that normally buy from England, and I lose a couple dollars. But I mean, I know they're willing to do it, so I'm willing to go all in with them, kind of thing. I'm not making them do all of it just so that I can still have more people read it. Actually, with the retailer tier, I was pleasantly surprised. I only put United States because it's going to be, I think I have 12 issues on the bigger tier. Yeah. And somebody from Germany reached out on Instagram, was like, hey, I want to do it. I know it's going to cost more. I'm willing to pay the shipping. And I added, I told him, I looked up on Pirate Ship and it was going to be $50 for shipping it. And he said, I'm all for it. And he already backed it for $50 shipping plus. So it's crazy.
Love that. Yeah. So if you're a retailer and you're somewhere outside of the country, yeah, just reach out to him, see what the shipping cost would be, because it is I think it's better deal for everybody as well. If you just like, if you have people, they want to order it, but then they don't want to pay the $25, just get a bunch of people pre-ordering right now, and then just go and pay for the shipping to have it all sent over there. And I think that is crucial to campaigns and stuff, because sometimes people don't think outside the box like that. But I think retailer tiers are hugely important, because I myself love to back retailer tiers because I will get them to give away. I will give them to, give bundles to people for things in the future. And I think that's crucial to, especially indie creators out there, is getting books in people's hands. So it's good times.
Yep.
And thank yous are important. Listen, I love when people send campaign things and they do little thank yous, or they put the names in the back of the book, or they do little extra jabs. But I think that is also important as well, when people give back and say thank you to the community.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for the first one, for the Road cover A, it was $12, and then you have the zombified cover here for $15, which is the variant cover, which is this guy right here. I love the art. The art is really cool. I love the vines like intermingling with all of the nature stuff. But I love this. I love what they did to this guy's face here, though.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, it turned out awesome.
Good stuff. Yeah, really good. And then down here you have cover C. Let me see where that goes, which is this one right here, which I think is hilarious. And I love that you can see like just everything happening, just zombies galore. There's goop happening. You got badassery happening. Oh no, I don't know what's happening to this guy, but I'm very curious to find out. She's just crying. The bun is just kind of destroyed, but also smiling at peace. It's a good time.
Yep.
That's cute. That's also $5. Looks like your variant covers are both $15 each.
Yep.
Over there. And if you want to get yourself some Fog Within plus a Recon as well, you can do that for $19 for all your digital stuff. That's a good price point for digital. You get a whole bunch of reads for that. Ooh, and then you have a holofoil chrome cover for $30. Holofoil chrome. That's going to be fun. I do love
Yeah, so
getting.
I've done those in the past, and they come out real pretty. It actually worked out real good at the Recon yesterday. I sold a couple of them just because they're so shiny in the light.
Yes.
So
Dude, sometimes those shiny covers, they get you and you're like, oh, this is so good. Seriously, one of my, I picked up, I think it was the Baltimore Comic Con for Fangers 1. That is probably got to be the sexiest cover I've ever seen. I'm not even talking about the hot vampire chick that's on it. I'm talking about the high gloss embossed stuff that is happening on that cover. And you look at that and go, ooh. It's just like sexy bits all around with that. And I love seeing how printers are pushing like different things to do.
oh yeah,
And it is so cool to see that. I love that. Like, listen, we like 90s kind of had it right because they did all the weird die cut / chromified whatever. Like
yep.
that's I love that stuff. That takes up half my collection in my thing, but it's good times. Yeah, smart move on the retailer incentive. You are not wrong. And apparently, you heard that the retailer is something Kickstarter looks for. Interesting. I did not know that as well, but that's good to know.
Yeah, they said recently. I think the main guy, comics guy, was on Comics Launch, and he was talking about he's trying to do something with retailers and trying to figure out who has retailer tiers to tell retailers that are willing to go on Kickstarter, saying, "Hey, these are the people that you can look at to see." He won't say like price points or anything, but he wants to try to build a spreadsheet of ones they can look at and not have to look through everything, basically, which is a smart idea and great for the creators too. So
I like that a lot because there's a lot of LCSs around here that are very much into the big indie scene, but they're also really big into local creators. So they like putting all that stuff. Like they have a whole entire section that they like to go and put that other. And I like that. So, some shops are not. They don't like doing the Kickstarter route, but honestly, I think more shops are going to end up going that route, especially with all the issues that people are having with Diamond, because it's just print on demand. You can get that anytime now. So, I mean, you're just dealing directly with the people involved. So, I think that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I like that sometimes people will do like different tiers as well. They'll do like a 5, 10, or like even a 30 amount of like books, which I think is really neat because sometimes you just got to get a story out there in your shelf, and it's just easier to have higher volume than it is to do a couple issues here and there. Here's a good question for Phil. Will you do business with retailers who like pineapple on pizza?
So I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I'm willing to talk with anybody. I don't care if they like pineapple. I don't care if they like anything on pizza.
Listen,
as long as they're willing to pay.
If they don't even like pizza, he will be willing to do business with them, which is harsh because pizza is amazing. And I'm also very tempted. I almost ordered Buddies today, so I might be doing that this week because I have a $10 reward coupon. Birthday. Let's go. But no, I can't wait to see what's actually hollow chrome on here, the hollow foil. Like what bits are going to be hollow foil on this? That's going to be fun. That's cute. I can't wait to see that. So $30, and then you have the Savvy retailer bundle for $30. You're going to get 6 copies, plus you get free shipping to the United States. That's a 6. Okay, 6 copies, free shipping. That is insanely good deal on there.
Yep. Trying to do half off kind of thing, and just more incentive for retailers to do it, because I do have 2 different tiers. This is the smaller tier, and then I have a more expensive tier, which had to be shipping just because there's so many on there.
Yeah,
12 issues kind of adds to the weight, but yeah, I wanted to do 2 separate ones just in case I want to try it for less or do more.
I like that. I like that a lot. And also, what's up, Collector P? And this is hilarious. Cran says, what if they're like goldfish on their pizza? I don't think I've ever heard of anybody putting goldfish or cotton candy on a pizza. However, I do follow this one guy, which is absolutely hilarious to me, that says he's trying to find a pizza that has worse toppings on it than pineapple. And the guy comes up with the weirdest combinations of stuff, but somehow they work, and it's amazing. And I watch this guy fire brick create the weirdest pizzas of all time. And this is hilarious. He says, you're going to ask for a reason what he does with the goldfish on a pizza. Don't destroy pizza. Aw. Protect the pizza at all costs. Michael is from New Jersey, so get in there.
Oh yeah, I will say New York style pizza is definitely my favorite. And
Oh, well,
in
there
New
you
York
go.
City, of course, is the best. And there is some in Jersey that I have had that
Oh,
has been a close second for sure. I'm a Giants fan, so I don't know if that deters anybody or not. But I've been to New York a couple times for games and everything, and yeah, pizza there's the water
ooh.
makes the difference. That's what
Oh,
I've
we
always
have
been told.
a couple New Yorkers in the chat right now, and apparently Nam witnessed CJ getting retail display via smooth talking the ladies at Royal Collectible in LCS at Flushing, New York. Well, you hear that? You can go smooth talk the ladies the next time you go get pizza over there and get your stuff in some shops. Let's go.
Nice.
That's hilarious. I would have loved to have been there for that. Just Nam giggling in the background and seeing CJ go up there and woo some ladies at a comic shop would have been absolutely hilarious. I would have loved to have seen that. Okay. So that's very awesome. So for $30, you're gonna get 6 copies, and it's free shipping. That is pretty awesome right there. Then if you want all 3 covers so you get 3 covers, you're gonna get $35 for all of those. Awesome, very cool. I like this. And then you're gonna get the digital deluxe as well. Nice,
Yep.
love that.
Yeah, any of the higher tier that did the digital deluxe automatically.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, so if you want just a physical copy of all 3 issues of Fog Within plus Recon, the little one, $40. Boom. That's a lot of reading material right there. That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
I mean, why not? It's $5 more than the other one. Just get you a lot of reading material right there. And I myself have recently got back into trading cards, even though I was trying to get rid of my cards. That's how collecting works. Oh, shout out to Justin, who did just himself have a little baby. Congrats on that, Justin. Way to go. And yes, Justin, you might really enjoy this. It is about a little girl surviving a zombie apocalypse, pretty much. And a droid comes to find her, and, they try to survive. Plus, she has a little buddy stuffed animal, so you might really like this. It's cute. That's good. It looks good, fun world. Yeah, no, I really like the world building that you do. You do some really cool, interesting stuff in your world building, and I really like that.
Appreciate it. That's definitely the first thing and definitely a priority for me, because I don't want to just do a story just to do a story. I want to have the whole idea in my mind, and then I can just go from there. So I don't really have like a Bible per se of the Fog Within or this one, but I just know I know everything that I want in the world, and I want everything detailed. I don't want to leave anything out to speculation, or I want to have everything very specific.
Yeah. And I like in the Fog Within, because you have like flashbacks to like the past, but then you have like this futuristic dystopian, but then also like you go into like the different pockets of like the worlds where you have like the deserty scenes and like some other stuff. You get some really cool stuff happening in those worlds, and I use some really cool stuff. I like seeing what I get. And this one's gonna be fun too. I like this. So and I do like that you're gonna keep it as a one shot, but like scattered every couple of years kind of situation. Opens up a lot of possibilities for some future things. So that's gonna be cool to see. Especially, I love too when you see later issues on like a zombie thing or something in a dystopian, how like the world evolves as well along with the characters. I have a thing. You're gonna do some really cool things with that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. And then this chair here, embossed metal cover A. Oh, now you're bringing out the embossed covers plus a metal card. Ooh, look at this.
I just thought it was perfect because, I mean, he's a robot, so you'd want to see the robot in this metal cover. It's embossed. That's a new feature. And as soon as they said that, I reached out to them. It's going to be Ready Comics, and they do amazing stuff. And I made sure how it's going to work and everything before I put it on the campaign. But yeah, it's going to look insane. That's going to be a huge seller, I think, at cons.
Oh, dude, sparkly weird things are like you walk past a table and you're like, hot, and then you got to go figure out what's happening. Because listen, I have been stopped at tables many times from some sparkly, shiny things, and it just kind of happens. You're just kind of like, oh, what is that? So for $45, you're going to get your embossed metal cover plus the metal card, and there's only going to be 25 of those. So it's going to be a very limited run. So get you some of that right there. And that's for cover A. So I'm assuming you're going to have cover C as well.
Yep.
Right. Did I miss one?
No,
cover A, cover C. Okay, so cover A, cover C. You can get that for the same price point, and apparently some people are already picking that up. So good luck to them, because they already know what's happening. They know what's going on.
Yep.
And right here for $50, you get indie creator advertising tier. Please describe what this is all about, and you have a deadline on this as well.
Yeah, so it'll be a half page. So I've seen other people do it, and I just thought this book fit that perfectly. So this will be coming out in print in May. So if someone has something coming out, in June or whatever on Kickstarter or anything like that, or if they want to showcase their website or whatever, as long as it's not any NSFW stuff, then I'm all game for it. Yeah. So
Nice.
I've already got one guy that's doing it. His book, he's already talked to me. His book's going to come out in end of May, and it'll be out there in June. So it'll work out perfect for my backers to get it, and it'll also be in the digital version as well. So everybody will see it. And also, I put in there that I'll be doing updates, saying this is a sponsor of the book, during updates, and anything that I've seen that other creators have done that has helped other backers. I thought it'd be a cool idea.
I love that. I really like the indie scene and how everybody kind of like backs each other, but they're really huge into like pushing and getting campaigns funded, and I love seeing that, and it's exciting to me. And I love sponsor tiers as well, and I love the way that you have this page laid out as well. It's a good size, and you're not doing too many of them because you're doing a whole full page for each one.
Well, I'm doing a half a page, so it'll be
half a page. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's just doing what I've done in the past. That's the one that I've done for the Fog Within for my own book. But I wasn't going to do one for Recon because it's going to be a little bit further out for the second one to come, because I'm doing the Fog Within as well. So I figured it'd be a perfect time to that back page, is going to be empty. So have someone else's books in there as well. So
no, that's cool. I like that you got the QR code for people going in there, because that's the best way people to click on you and go to your pre-launch page, whatever page it is that you're trying to advertise on there, YouTube, whatever, boom, it's right there. Linktree, get it all in there. But you have one more of those in there, and then you must provide your ad by April 5th to get that in there. So yeah,
that'll be the latest probably I can go to print.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very cool. And then you have a all-in package for $60. This has got all kinds of stuff in here. I see some stickers. I see a shirt. Please explain what you are getting into all of this stuff in here for $60.
Yep. So the shirt, you got it's gonna be a metal bookmark. You got a little standee, 6-inch standee right there. And actually, I have that. I already have those.
Let me do the big. Oh, there we go. Boom. Check that out.
It's got.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Same on both sides. So I have two different kind of statues, but this is the less expensive statue. On its own is I think $10 as an add-on or whatever. But with the all-in package, you're saving more money. You got the metal bookmark. You got this. You got the 3 sticker pack. You've got the T-shirt, which is normally $25 on there on its own. And then you also get the book. And I think I put on there you can pick any cover that you want on the all-in package. It doesn't have to be cover A. I'm pretty sure I put that on there.
Let me go check it out. So that looks like everything that you get in there. You get all kinds of cool stuff in there. And I like the size of the standee, because sometimes they're so tiny you can't see the art. That one's a huge, nice size right there. So for $60, you're getting all kinds of cool stuff. And let me see what else you got in here. And then creator bundle, physical copy, deluxe plus stickers. This looks like the variant covers compared to the other ones up there.
Yep. So the standard covers were the first one for physical form, and then this is pick any cover you want of any of the ones I've done so far. I have them all still. So
that's the one I have for that issue. I think that one. Let's see. So yeah, $60 is pretty good. You can decide. Yeah, you can decide which cover you want during the campaign survey. So I'm assuming there's gonna be a drop down or pictures that people go look at. Go check that out.
For the survey. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the sticker pack, it'll have Gary in it, so that's an incentive.
Gary, yes, I need more Garys. I need more Gary stickers. Those are the best.
Yep.
Apparently the women freaking love CJ. Oh, hey. So I see how that's. Listen, just go smooth your way into getting the stores. That's how that's going to happen. Amazing. And then you have your second retailer bundle here for $80. It says free United States shipping, but you're getting double the amount of stuff here. So you're going to get 12 copies of this. And can they mix and match covers if they wanted to, or is it all still cover A? Okay.
Yeah, so it says in there, it says whatever cover you want. This is, if you don't want to choose, this will be the selection in that paragraph. But if you decide you want specific amounts of, just cover C or whatever, I'm willing to do whatever you want.
I think this is really good too, and this is also really cool as well because it should be pretty much shipping around the time of like kind of like almost free comic book day-ish. It's kind of what it sounds like, right around there.
Yeah,
But it's
hopefully.
also good. It's also a good book too to have in stores because kids like this kind of stuff, and it's
Right.
listen, it's a kid story, but also an adult story, and also just a fun time read, which I like. So I like that a bunch of people can like this depending on whatever genre that you like, but
Oh
fun
yeah.
time read. Let's go.
Yeah,
I love
and
this.
that's another thing
Yeah.
too. So I don't do any language in my books either. I definitely, make drama and everything like that, but there's no
Mhm.
cursing in any of the books. So this is
Sport.
definitely, I wouldn't say it's small kid friendly, but it's definitely like my
Okay.
10-year-old loves the book. He loves seeing everything about it.
That's
So
fun. So it's a
yeah,
good gateway to go into comics too, because
yeah,
when you see the cover, you automatically go, "Oh, this is going to be a fun read. It's going to be a fun time, family stuff," which I actually like. And Kelly says, "Kids dig chains." Oh, hey.
it's true.
And he concurs. The women love me. Hey, get on there. Uh, yes, we do. We're up to 78 people currently watching us. I've linked everything. So yeah, go share the link all over the place, please. That would be amazing. I love that. Yeah. Yes, cool. I love this. But no, it's a fun time read. So that's your epic retailer bundle there. And then here, check this out. You can be like Sean here and get immortalized yourself as a zombie. And then you're also going to get physical copies of A, B, and C. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, please explain this tier here.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave one of the pages. So he's coloring the book right now. We've already gone halfway through colors. So by the
Uh,
time the campaign's over, everything's be done except for the one page that we're gonna change for the drawn in tier, which is what we've done in the past too for my other books, and it's worked out really nicely. And yeah, so you can make yourself in there. You also get, I think I made it a 5x7, I think, of the
yeah,
page that you're going to be on. I'll print that out so you can frame it if you want, showing that's you to all your friends or whatever. I've had a couple people that's backed the other books and send me pictures like for Christmas. They put their son in it, and then they were laughing hysterically that that's them, and they're pointing, this is me kind of thing, and they just love it. So it's always
nice.
fun to do the draw in tier. And this time is going to be a zombie in this book. And like I
Yeah.
said, I've already seen me as a zombie, and it's hilarious. And it definitely looks like me. It's got the beard, it's got the glasses, it's got my spiked hair. Normally, I'm wearing a hat today, but yeah, and it
I
has
love
even
it.
my name tag like at work.
That's
So
awesome. I love
yeah.
that. And
So
looks like you're also going to get a t-shirt as well
yep,
for this.
yep.
Very cool. So for $125, you already have two backers of that. So you have two left to go in there.
Yep.
So get yourself some zombified fun. And if you look at this one page here, you can see the goofiness that they're having with these zombies.
Yep.
The nightgowns, the fuzzy slippers, all of that stuff. No, that's going to be hilarious. I love seeing that in books. And you guys do a good job of those. I've seen the ones you've done for past campaigns. They're very cool.
Yep.
And this is interesting here.
Yep.
You have a very cool 6-inch bust of the droid. Dude, this looks so well made. I saw this, I think on some of the things that you were doing, like the posts that you had around here. This looks awesome. Let me see if I can find down here if
Yeah,
there's a little
it's insane. And actually, I have it right here. I have the first one
excellent.
already in my
Ooh.
house.
Ooh, here we go. Here, let me open this and then let
Yep.
me show you real
Yep.
quick. And where are you at? Boom. All right, show that off.
So yeah, and it's very heavy. I think it's clay. I probably should know that already by now, but it's handmade, hand painted. Looks exactly like
Right.
Recon. Even has
Thank
like little
you.
plastic pieces
Super
that he
huge.
made for the ears, and the wiring. I don't know if you can really see it, but he
Yeah.
actually did like stiff wiring to it. So it's not just the clay resin type statue. It's got parts added to it, and the way he packaged it, it went across the world. So it's safe, and I'm using the same packaging to ship each one. And I made sure because sometimes people will do, the first statue is the real one that you keep, as the creator, and then you make a 3D printing of other ones with the same designs. But I asked him if he'd be willing to do handmade for all of them, which I'm doing up to 5. And he said, yeah, he does this for a living, so he's fine with doing more of them. And it takes him about 2 weeks per. So that works out. As soon as the campaign's over, I'll tell him how many, and then by the time I'm shipping out the book, I'll be able to ship this out at the same time in a separate box, of course. But
Yeah.
yeah, It's awesome, and it went really well at the con yesterday. Everyone's staring at it, and there's a couple of the creators wanting to take it. They wanted to ask who it was, and they want to use it and everything. And it's awesome looking though. I love it.
Oh, dude, that thing looks so well made.
I mean,
it looks really good. And listen, you're a beloved lover of toys back there. Let me tell you, you know what's up when it comes to figures and statues and toys. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. So it's my favorite thing that we did. I was really pushing the limits, honestly, with this because you don't know what you don't know until you have to start shipping things.
Yeah.
But I think I've figured everything that I need to know, and so it should work out really well. So I'm really happy with it.
I backed some 3D printed small tiny figures, and those usually get broken every single time. That looks like a solid hunking thing that looks very secure. So no, that looks like legit quality over there. Oh no. Oh my. CJ. Oh damn. This is a good question for the drawn-ins here. Can you look like an attractive zombie? His good side. Listen, send in a really good photo, and we'll see how it goes. The artist is pretty good. And yes, that looks flaming awesome. And Shelby is in here because he was here for the last time. Gary was here. And he wants to know, in the future, will there be an 18-inch, 82 points of articulation Gary collectible figure at some point?
That would be very expensive.
Very expensive, but your kid would enjoy that.
I would love that. But I don't think that's going to be possible. I know I've seen like guys like have to do like $20,000 to do those.
Hey, kickstart the figure.
Yeah, just the figure by itself. Yeah.
Just figure by itself.
Need an explanation. Just be like, "This is Gary. You need this."
You do. Put the little thumb in the back like the Godzilla figures and have a bunch of fog come out of Gary. Yeah, it would be fantastic. You can figure out where the fog is coming from. That's up to you. Creator bundles are your favorite. It gives you a chance to yes. I love the catch-up tiers as well. Those are some of my favorites, unless I've already backed a million times the other series, which I have with the fog within. So I love those. But yeah, retailer and catch-up tiers are usually where I go for campaigns. I dig that. And yeah, cool figure. Yeah, here you can see way more of it. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Dude, this guy did such a great job. You said this was clay, pretty much? Yep. Looks like it.
Yeah.
And it's like clay or wood, which is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually has done plenty of stuff for like Disney and everything too. So he has like official like licensed stuff that he does, but he does it on the side as well for indies. So.
Oh, this is super cool! Like, just look at the detail on that. It's really neat. That's a good, solid statue. It looks good in your shelf too compared to the other ones that you have back there. No, it looks really nice. So for this right here. You're going to get the 6-inch bust push, so you're going to get all 3 covers as well. And there's only 4 left of those. So that is for $160. That is dope because you're going to really pack that well, you said, for shipping. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the shipping is a little different for that tier. I think it was $15.
I'll click it. Let's see. It is, $10 United States. Oh, it's only shipping to United States. But however, if somebody does want to figure out what the price point is at, like the other one, reach out to see if he can figure out whatever that would be to go anywhere else, because that's pretty awesome.
Yep, I'm willing to listen.
I love the wires. They look so delicate. The little bits and pieces look really delicate. I like that. Yep. Very cool. Let me see. And then here, let's get more of the characters here.
So those are the original concepts. So that was the original concept for Recon and the type of zombie, and then of course the little one.
Aw, like the bunny. Come on, that's just adorable. I love that. Good time stuff here. And here's a stretch goal. So every 25 backers, you're getting a 2-pack of creator PDFs. I am such a huge fan when people do this because it is not just only a way for people to get their books to read. It is also a good way to promote your future Kickstarters because most of the indie people I see do these in tiers and then they do like bundles going forward for other people. So I'm a huge fan of this. I found a lot of amazing titles from Kickstarter alone, just in the every 25 or so many backers that people do for indie bundles because there's a lot of good read me tours in there. So I can't wait to see what kind of stuff you're going to get in the bundles for this. It's amazing. Yeah,
it's actually underneath of the stretch goals shows you the ones that you will get for the backer.
Oh, cool.
Every 25 or whatever. So.
Oh, nice. We'll get to that when we go down here. Apparently, Michael was catching up on Cookie and he came back and says, this guy has a freaking dope bust too. Yes. Listen, he sure do. That thing, it looks quite amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Over there. You have 4 left of those. So boom. Then, if you get to 3,500, there's a 5x7 exclusive print, which is not the same print as the other one with the propaganda poster. It's a totally different one, it looks like,
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
And then,
And so it won't be
4,000.
that.
Yeah.
So just so you know, too, that was just like a stand-in page
Okay.
for the 3,500. It will be one of the propaganda posters that are in the book.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Dig it. And then at 4,000, you're gonna get upgraded cover stock to a heavier weight. And at 5,000, which we mentioned earlier, you're gonna add 4 extra pages, unless you're gonna do something else as
Yep.
well. Yeah, very
Yep.
cool. Which
Still
you're gonna
debating,
be
but I think
crushing.
it'll be that though. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here we go. We got lots of homies happening on here. Boom. We
Yep.
got Aaron. We got Carissa. We got our boy over here, Ramon. Come on. It's still the best. Still the best thing on there. I love that. But no, you got a lot of cool fun things in here. These are some good reads. I've read majority of these. We have this one right here, which is actually funded. So
Yep.
Jonathan Hedrick happening right here. Let's go. Let's get this going. Boom. Yeah, no, I love that. So you actually, where are you at? Because you're at 80. So you're already up to 75. You're almost at this one right here, which is neat.
Yep. Yeah, the 75 hit when I was at the con yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to unlock that, but it's already unlocked though.
Oh, the 75, yeah, no, those 2 are fun reads. Get you some Redemption and some Monster Matador. Every time I see Monster Matador, all I can think of is that Ramon spread page that he did in the Burt Reynolds Stan Lee pose. That's all I could think of. And I forgot who it was. Was it Aaron? I think it might have been Aaron. We came up with he needs to make a calendar where people send in their fan art. That as themselves recreating that cover, just make a calendar of it. I mean, it just needs to happen. Listen, stupid crap needs to happen, and I'm here for this stupid crap.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And you are 90% complete because you need the drawn into your pages and some other things, plus the ads. So that's where you're at with that.
Yep.
You just need to print the books and expand the series, especially because you are going to go to the you're going to hit the 5K. I have a feeling you're going to hit the 5K, so you do extra 4 pages in there. Here's your face because you're the writer. And then we got Dave here as the artist and the colorist. Yeah. I swear I've run into Dave. I have run into Dave somewhere at a con before. I know I have. Somewhere over here in my area. So, yeah, somewhere over here. You might have been at the con this weekend. It was Great Lakes Con this weekend. You know, a bunch of people were over there running around. So, yeah, good times. Let's see. And then you have variant cover artists right there. Listen, people, I love when people give credit to the people that are on the book. I love this. I love people when they do this. Get in here. Boom. Show this. I love this stuff. And then
I will say with Arnaldo Jr., he's cover C with the zombies jumping out and everything. I'm actually using him from this cover. I'm using him for an anthology I'm doing with somebody, and he's doing 10 pages for me now. So
cool.
It turned out so well. I'm using him for something else. I'm trying to expand anthologies as well. So I'm trying to get my name out there, expanding everything that I'm doing. So
very cool. I like that. And I love when people come back and they do further things with somebody that does a variant cover. It's good times. So here, let me refresh this, get back up to the top. And then I'm going to try to run the Beloved trailer. Let me tell you. Oh, look, you're up to 87 backers. Let's go. Nice. Boom. Awesome. Boom. Wow. Let's go. All right. Y'all know how this works. My audio hates me. Super much hates me. What is up, Swolness? How are you? And you might even know Dave, too, because I read it to him at Motor City not so long ago. So what's up? Nice. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to run the trailer, so you know what that means. I have to unplug, which may or may not mute and boot me from the stream. Yes, technology. Yay. All right, so step 1, unplug. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Is that good? Boom. Listen, we're off to a good start. This is fantastic. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna go boom. I'm going to lower this because this might be super loud. Yes, if it's low, we'll see. But there we go. Then I'm going to go full screen. Bam. Let's go. Let's play this. Boom. Shakalaka. cracked up doing that because I just realized what you're calling your zombies.
Yep.
I love that it said the humans lost to the munchers.
Again, I want to just, I mean, I know people have called them munchers before, but I don't want to just say zombies. I want everything to be very specific about everything. I don't want to do the norm. That's not the way I like doing things.
That was amazing. Okay, hold on. This might mute me. This also I'm gonna plug back in. This might do the same thing where it was doing a minute ago. So let's see. Give us a second. Maybe. Hello.
Yep, you're good. Yep.
Holy moly. Listen, I made it through without getting kicked out of my own stream. Perfect. Perfection. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it just lines up perfectly. But that truly was fun. I really enjoyed that. And no, I love that you called them munchers. I literally cracked up. I giggled out loud. It's fantastic. So here, let me drop the link one more time. Boom shakalaka. That right there is a link to the Kickstarter. You've already crushing it. You've only been up about 4 days. But also, if you do back during the stream, you are offering the 5x7 that was only up for the first 24 hours. Get advantage of that happening on there. It's a very good time. This looks like a lot of fun. Does anybody else have any questions in the chat? Because you do have some really cool tiers. So if you have any questions about the tiers, hit us up right now while you're here. And first of all, let me go back to our little faces for a second.
Okay.
You just went to your first con over the weekend. How did that go?
It was good. I was, of course, promoting this. I had the statue with me, and I had issues 1 through 3 of the Fog Within, and a lot of people liked it. And it was weird pitching 2 different books at the same time. I'm not used to that because I've pitched the Fog Within a million times now to everyone that will listen to me. But yeah, trying to do 2 in one breath basically was an interesting thing to do. But it went really well. It was a 1-day con, a good soft launch, I guess. And I'm already going to do 2 more sort of locally in Virginia. Okay. I'm in the boring state of Virginia, so can't go too far with hotels and everything right now. Trying to get more books on the shelf. So yeah,
I know some people over in that area. Listen, I was Baltimore Comic Con. My first con I've ever been to. I was over up in the DC area for many a year. But lots of Virginia shops. Let's go. Yeah. And yes, it is impressive to see creators go all out to promote the craft. I also agree. I love that. Yeah. Ooh, Phil coming up with a saucy question. If you could choose anybody in the industry, what 2 dream creators would you like your booth next to be between? Ooh.
Would it be artist or writer or just artists?
I would say either. I'd also go dead or alive on this one as well, because you kind of listen. It's your dream. Let's go. Who would you like to wedge between? Yeah.
I would say Scott Snyder and Todd McFarlane. That's the easy first answers that I have. And actually, Scott Snyder. I don't know if we've talked about it on the streams before, but when I first started 2 years ago, I was doing Scott Snyder's class, the Best Jacket Press. He's got like 30 plus videos for writers. And I was actually meeting with him once a month. And he's read all these scripts and he saw almost the entire thing of Recon with the art and everything. So I talked to him for the full year. So I'm done with that, but I'm still doing his class. But it's just cool to see another huge creator and just being so down to earth too, willing to help, the indie scene. I mean, he's got his own anthology. They do now once a quarter. It was once a year. And it's just been really cool. And he actually saw me at a con recently. I went in his lines, to get a signature. And, I've seen him before, but just since I've already talked to him, I didn't know if he'd remember me because he talks to a lot of guys. And he pointed to my son and said, "Your dad's an awesome writer," before I even said anything. And he knows I'm in the class and everything. So he actually told me to come up, at the beginning of the line when I was like further back. He saw me and he was trying to just like shoot the breeze, asking about, what I thought of his Yankees this year and all this stuff. I'm like, what is going on? Just shoot the breeze with Scott Snyder. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. And that would have been awesome if your son was wearing the Gary shirt. He would be like, Gary.
Awesome. He was not wearing the Gary shirt that time. But
missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Next time. Listen, that's going to sell itself. You're going to have your kid at cons just hustling the Gary shirts just by himself. It'll be a good experience for him. Just strut around with the Gary shirt. But, Gary.
Yep.
Yes, it looks good. Cool work, Virginia's historic. Yes, it is. It's a fun time over there. It's very pretty over there. Good times here.
It's so weird though for Virginia, for me, just because I've been here my entire life. That's the reason why I was saying like that, because I don't know anything else. I've literally I've moved like 12 times, but all on the same peninsula. It's like 20 minutes from each other. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, I haven't really gone very far my entire life. 36 years of the same exact area. So
nice. And here I'm gonna drop links for you. I got Facebooky stuff happening here. No, it's a good time. So do you have any other cons planned out coming up this year?
Yeah. So they're all gonna be sort of local still. There's Tidewater Comic Con, and also in Virginia Beach. It's way bigger than the one I was at yesterday by the same people. And then I'll be hopefully at Fredericksburg Comic Con as well, all by the same people that do those cons. I think it's Incredible Conventions is the company. So
very nice.
Yeah.
We have Resident 76 just popping in here. We're doing good tonight. We're talking to Sean here about his Kickstarter campaign, which I am plopping links all over the place right now. Come and check this out. Get in on this if you guys are just joining us, because we're up to 87 people in all the channels. Let's go.
Awesome.
Big time. That's pretty dope. I like seeing that. I like that. Go share this campaign around, please, because it's very fun. I love seeing this, and I do love all your work, and I can't wait to read this. It's gonna be exciting.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on. Do you have any other appearances gonna be hanging anywhere that you want to talk about? Promote yourself.
I'll be on, a bunch of different podcasts, of course, for this. I'm doing 17 podcasts in about 20 days. So trying to get it out there, as many people as can see it as possible. It's going to be rough, but it's going to be fun at the same time. Yes. You're actually really kicking it off, kicking it with Kpop, kicking it off.
Boom, but I'm just, yeah. So, good time.
Yeah.
And
actually, I think Nam's in here. So I'm actually on his show, I think, on Wednesday.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
So,
that's awesome. Very cool. That's exciting. Yeah, Nam and Loco are really good about that. Good times. And let's see what are you saying here. Good looking book, good luck, energy drinks and caffeine. That's right. Cheers, monsters.
Yeah.
Well, I got a monster on a monster. There you go.
I just have tea. I'm boring.
I also love my tea. I have a lovely mango ginger tea. Very good for energy. I like that a lot. But I'm gonna go get some food. I'm hungry, and then we're gonna get out of here. But yeah, go check them out on Nam's channel coming up this week. You said so that'd be quite cool. But we're gonna get out of here. You know what that means? I don't have an outro, so I hope you bought your spaz dancing shoes. So goodbye, everybody. Thanks for everybody that backed, and get in on the 5x7 print if you do back. Good times.
Tonight. Yep.
That's right. We're gonna get out of here.
Appreciate it.